Yo, yo, it's your boy, Mario Marks Terrell. Oh, hey, Virgo. All's good. How are you? Retrograde is definitely in effect. That's for sure. Oh, boy. It's not easy. But the retrograde is definitely showing itself. That's for sure. Hey, Esmeralda, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? Yeah, the retrograde just started, but it's definitely the last 2 days. It's definitely showing itself. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks. All's good. Just lay down having a few. Oh no. I hope you feel better, sweetheart. Yeah, I literally just got on a minute and 40 seconds. Hey Miss Bikini, how are you, sweetheart? You good? Yeah, I know. And it's in your sign too. It's in Virgo and Leo, so it's not good. But it's definitely affecting people and situations and all sorts of shit. I'm good though. It ain't affecting me, but I see it affect like, certain people and certain things. It did affect me somewhat. Like, uh, it always affects me electronically. Like the camera system we have, like on my phone, the cameras don't show up, but it shows up on the computer, and I have to like shut it all down. Like, it's retarded. Yeah, sure, Esmeralda, no problem, sweetheart. So yeah, the electronic part of it is acting crazy, of course, but people wise, people are stupid every day anyway, so it don't phase me. But the electronic stuff is definitely annoying. And then when I was eating my dinner just now, the light bulb kept flickering. And I'm like, yep, it's on its way out. Welcome to the retrograde. And then the weather channel here in Bermuda, it's been down all day. And I'm like, yep, here's the retrograde again. So I always tell people the retrograde affects people in different ways. And sometimes it's not really affecting you directly, it just affects like electronics. Like TV, computer, phones, cameras. That's what it's done with me. Because I watch the Weather Channel every day. Yeah, the light bulbs. Yeah, it's crazy. Mine were flickering when I was eating. As soon as I started eating, you sat down, I ate, and then next thing you know, it starts flickering. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. The retrograde's in effect. But I woke up this morning and the Weather Channel was off. It said, sorry for the inconvenience, but this channel will be down all day. And I'm like, wow. So then it just came back on. Then it was on for a couple minutes. Then it was glitching. And then I was watching just now to see like if what the weather's saying. I always like to look at the radar just in case and things like that. Be prepared. And it went out again. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? Esmeralda, I just got your donations. You can ask your questions when you're ready, sweetheart. Thanks. Oh, nice, Miss Bikini. Good. Hope you had a good time. My sister and her two boys, my nephews, came back today. I just picked them up about 3 hours ago. They came home, so everybody's home now. Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a nice, peaceful day. I finally finished my sister's closet before she came back. I cleaned up everything. Had my mom over here helping me clean and mopping because I made a mess everywhere. So she helped me. She bring me lunch and helped me mop and sweep the entire bottom section of all the tile in the kitchen and all that because it was a pain in the ass. I needed help to clean, so my mom came over and helped me and bring me lunch. So she's a good she's a good mom. Oh, you came to the right place, Esmeralda. I'm right here. There's no need to ask the question. If you just want to ask me, you just say, "Hey, Mark, am I available or what?" You shouldn't be asking me that. Just if you want to ask, you just holler at me. It's cool. I want to ask the same question to every psychic in the world, and no one gives me the right answer. Come to AZ? Yeah, you far away. Holy shit! And plus, it's hot as shit out there. I'm making excuses already. See? Do you know it's going to be 90 degrees in Bermuda on Saturday? It's 87 right now. I'm like, holy shit. I've never seen it. I haven't seen 90 degrees in Bermuda for a while. It's always like 87, 88, 89. But apparently on Saturday and Sunday it's going to be 90 degrees, and right now it's 83 degrees and 86 humidity. So it's nasty. But that's good. A massage cures things. Yeah, I know. That's why I can't go to a place hotter than here. Hell no. You got to take a vacation and come to Bermuda, see? It's less hot. You know the pool water? I have a pool, right? And the water in the pool was so hot today, it felt like a bath. It felt like I was going into a bathtub of hot water. That's what it felt like. I was like, I ain't felt this water this hot in a long time. Hey, Hermana, how you doing? Yeah, that's fine. I got you. All right, let me check if there's some decent guy coming your way. You're good? Good to hear, Hermana. Me too. Now that you're here, everything's better. Okay. Well, Esmeralda, what I got is I'm getting that there isn't from now to like the end of the year, there is a man. I see a guy here. I see somebody like that you might meet. But this guy, he's gonna like he's somebody who's gonna keep you like in suspense. He's somebody that's not the right person, not the right level. But I do see a guy trying to come towards you. He could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Doesn't have to be, but I see him here. But he's gonna make you feel like kind of resistant. Like he might ask you out, but you're gonna be like, I don't know. I think like he's your type, but he's not really like. I think he's a like more of a guy who just wants sex and that's it. And that's pretty much like what I see. I also see this guy like babbling on, saying, "Hey, girl, you look good. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? What's my number? Blah blah blah. Please text me. If you call me, I'll come see you. I want to take you out." Like one of those like weirdo type guys. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, Explorer, how you doing? So that's the thing. It's it's somebody like that you might meet in the next couple months, but I don't see them being like on your level and having like a real decent relationship. I see him being more of somebody who just wants a sex based thing. Yeah, I know. I wish I had better news for you, but I just don't see like, yeah. There's another guy here too, but he's older, and I see like a guy who is like very suspect. Like you're like you suspicious of him. Let me just check some. Yeah, yeah. I don't see nothing. Nothing great here. Nothing at all, really. Yeah, I know. Well, if you want sex, that's fun, but you know that's what you want. But I know that's not what you're looking for. I see like if you have a lot of like women friends and you hang out with them and you like go out with them sometimes. I don't know if you do or not, or maybe like your sister, or if you have sisters or you have like women friends that you hang out with, you might like end up going somewhere and like celebrating somebody's like you might go to a celebration or something and you might meet somebody, but they're not worthy of like of you. Like they're not somebody that's gonna offer you a lot. Also, what I'm getting here is like you might be brokenhearted from the past, and you still might have like more of a way of a healing like type of feeling. Like you feel like, you know what, I'm not gonna like deal with this dumb shit, you know. So yeah. Yeah, I mean I don't see nobody like that's decent to be honest. I don't see nobody decent. Just the same bullshit. Same like idiots. But there is multiple people here, but I don't think they're suitors for like good relationship. You know, I see guys like trying to take you out, trying to ask you out, but I don't see it being like nothing like a relationship type thing. Unfortunately. Yeah, yeah, sure. Of course you can. That's just how it is. You know, people are just weird like that. How you doing, my friend? Everything's good. Long time no see. How's good? How's everything? What I was gonna do just now, but anyway. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I can't. I always it always bothers me when I can't remember something. My mind's all over the place. I wish I could remember things. Damn it. I'm usually good with that, but um, about my ex. We've been having some disagreements lately. I'm wondering what's going on with them. Maybe that's the person that I see. Hmm. Does he have a beard? sometimes when you like still talk to people and stuff, like you see like their you see the what was I gonna say? Sometimes their energy is still in the cards. Yeah, I got a guy with a beard, so it could be him. All right, let me answer this question. Um, 1 second. I can't remember this shit. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, well. Anyway, all right. Maybe I'll remember. Okay. We do co-parent, but maybe he's been a jerk. Maybe because he's in a new relationship. Oh, well, that's probably why. We were broken up for years, and we co-parent, but he kind of vicious to boys when you don't want to. It's his new girlfriend. Yeah, probably. She's probably mad that she has to deal with you, that he has to talk to you. Yeah, I would say it's definitely like he wants to make sure he doesn't do anything to make his relationship like she suspects him being tricky and like she's always thinking that he's gonna do something like he's doing something with you or something like that. So like that's why he's probably getting frustrated is because he has to deal with you and co-parent. And like she's like, I feel like she's got good intentions and but she feels that he is kind of tricky and deceptive. And he's like, so he's being that way towards her. Yeah. She's like, that's the word for it, insecure. And she's probably like, what the hell is this guy doing? Is he still with his ex or he's still dealing with her? What is he doing? So he's like trying to go through this transition and like try and get her to understand that, nothing's going on. But she's also like suspicious of him because he puts it on himself, I feel like he is a tricky type of person. And he's like he uses like his like he probably says, "Look, I don't even fucking need you. Like I can rely on myself. Like. So if you don't believe me, then fuck you," type of thing. So I think he says that to her, and like that's they get into like little arguments and shit over that. So that's probably why he's like that because he can't be trusted. So she probably doesn't trust him, and she's insecure about what he's doing. I feel like he's a tricky guy, and he tells her, "Look, I'm not with her, but I have to co-parent, so get over it." And she's like, "Well, yeah, nah, nah, nah." How people are just stupid. But that's why he's being like that towards you is because his shit's making him feel like a certain way. Yeah, like he respects the fact that you're the mother of his child and and all that type of stuff, but I still feel like he lies to you about things and that's why he gets the way he does. I still see him like being a liar or being somebody who like always has differences and wants to dispute with people. Like he likes an argument or he likes to cause problems. And then he can also be cool and mature at the same time. Like he has two different personalities. Or maybe he puts on, like, for you, he treats you a certain way and then treats her a different way. It's weird. But yeah. But that's why he's like that, though. Fuck him, who cares? You know? Fuck him. As long as he's doing his shit, as long as he's taking care of his child, that's all that matters. You're lucky to have somebody to take care of your child. He's fucking problem. Yeah, that's what my sister says every day, because her husband, she divorced her husband, and he got somebody right away, like even before they were still married. He pretty much indirectly cheated on her. And she says that's cool. She can have him. It's her problem now. She says that every day. People are like, "Oh, I'm sorry about your divorce." She goes, "Oh, don't be. That's his problem now. That's her problem." And they're like, "Oh, okay." There's so many things that's happening bad to him. It's like it's crazy. That's why I tell people don't do dumb shit, because karma has got your number. You will get karma. I can guarantee you will. And my mom says it the best. You get karma before you go, before you die, and if you don't get any karma, then you know where you're going. There is no explanation. That is the explanation. So if you get karma before you die, then be lucky, because that's your karma before you get saved. And if you don't get karma and people are like, fucking bastard didn't get no karma, then you know where they're going. They're gonna burn. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, it's people do a lot of bad things and they get theirs. So you're welcome, Esmeralda. No problem, sweetheart. Wish I had better news, but it's all good. At least you ain't got to worry about another idiot. It's hard. It's like, what I think sometimes? Like, I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'll take your opinions. But sometimes I feel like when you make a choice to be with somebody and have a child with somebody and get married to somebody and be with somebody, right? If you know that you shouldn't be with that person, or you have doubts or you have suspicions, or you think that person's going to change and then they don't, and then you end up being divorced or separated, like, I feel like I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, but this is the way I feel sometimes. It's almost like that's our karma, because we knew we shouldn't have dealt with the person, but we did anyway, because the goodness of our heart says let's give them a chance, or let's see if we can fix shit or whatever. And then it don't get fixed, and then you get fucked. And then you see that person, that bad bastard, get somebody else, and you're still with nobody. But that's because that person was your lesson, I feel. That person was a lesson for you to choose wisely the next time. And that's why it takes so long to get that decent person in our lives, because we know not to make that mistake again. And if we get somebody in our energy and we say to ourselves, okay, fuck, this person's not the right person, I'm getting kind of that feeling like this ain't gonna work. So you automatically know not to deal with that person. And you're like, too bad, this person was cool, but they're starting to give me like them weird vibes, so fuck them. And then you disconnect from them, because the person that you dealt with, that gave you the broken heart, that treat you like shit, that person was a lesson for you to never do it again. And that's why it's so hard to find somebody decent the next time. And if you do, you're lucky, what I'm saying, to get somebody decent. But I feel that's just the way it happens for us sometimes. And that's why, like, a lot of people are single now, because they don't want to deal with that bullshit ever again, because they don't want that drama. But some people love it. Some people get married 2, 3, 4 fucking times and have 3, 4, 5 baby daddies and baby mamas, and they don't care. You know? So some people don't care and just deal with it, and some people have standards and be like, nah, that's cool. I'd rather be by myself than worry about these idiots. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but apparently not. But that's what I think. I'm not throwing shade on anybody, but I'm just saying, like, that's what I think. What the deal is. I know a lot of people like that. I know a lot of people that get married, get divorced, and never get married again because they don't want to make that mistake again. And then I know people that would rather stay a widow and never like get involved with anybody because they feel like they're disrespecting the person that they used to be with, you know, or they just feel like their coochie can't be dealt with again because they rather have it sacred to that one person. You know what I'm saying? So I think that there's a lot of ways that people think about their lives and think about who they're with and why they were with them or why they deal with things and so forth and so forth. But I also want people to understand that you don't need nobody to complete you. Don't ever feel like you need to be in a relationship to prove something, especially if you're trying to prove something to an ex or you're trying to prove things because people don't see you with anybody, you know? Like a lot of people say, "Oh, Mark, you're a nice guy. You know why you don't have a girl? Because I don't fucking want one. And if I do get a real woman that has a fucking brain, then I'll be okay. I need somebody that's compatible. I don't want a boring asshole around me. I don't know. I don't want no leech. I want a real decent woman. And I know there's decent women out there. But if I don't have one, if I don't get one, I don't really fucking care. It don't faze me. I can be by myself and be happy. It's not a problem. I have so many things to do that people think that a woman and a man is the only thing that can make you happy in life. That's not true. There's a lot of things that can make you happy. Your job, friends, family, a child by yourself will make you happy, a pet. Anything can make you happy. You don't need to have somebody to complete you will make you happy. See, that's sad, man. Your aunt is a widow and won't date or remarry. I don't blame her. That's dedication. See, she dedicated her coochie to that one man. See, and he's probably in spirit saying, "Thank God, no one else is gonna see it, smell it, be around it." Good woman. Dedicated her coochie to that man. See, that's a good man. That's a good woman, I mean. And he's probably like in spirit taking care of her, making sure that she's all right. Yeah. Telling you, that's how it works. I'm joking around, but I know that's how it works. All my aunties are the same. All my two aunties that their husbands died, right? My two aunties that husband died, they never got remarried either. And they had chance. One of them had chance, but never did. So yeah. Hello, April. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, see, there you go. She's one of your favorite aunts because she's not a widow. Like Miss Bikini, she says she doesn't want to be a widow. She just wants to be a widow. But I don't know. There's some out there. Sometimes, like, the person that passes away set you up with somebody because they know you need somebody or they're okay with you being with somebody else and being happy. Like sometimes spirit will put that in front of you. Like, go for it. You might even have a dream where they say, "Hey, look, I'm not offended if you get another man." There's some people, they need a companion. Like they really do. They can't live without one. I'm not one of those people. I don't want nobody around me like that. I'm not a needy guy. A woman would drive me fucking crazy. So I'd rather not have one anyway. It's bad enough I gotta deal with my sister and my mom. All right. Well, this person feels that you're April. This person feels that you're a very understanding, decent, friendly, loving, caring person. Um, if this person is from like another country or another state or something like that, they're trying to overcome their difficulties from abroad. So, for instance, if this is like an online thing where the person doesn't live next to you or is trying to get towards you, they're going to try their best to do so, if that's the case. But as far as feelings, I would say this person feels good towards you. They want to connect with you, and they feel like you're sincere and you really mean what you say and say what you mean. But overall, otherwise, that they think that you're understanding, friendly, loving. And this person, Visa, I feel like they're also somebody who wants to learn, is professional, and they're very considerate and they're generous. So I feel like this is a good thing. I got good feelings and good cards on this. So I would say this person feels good towards you and probably wants to go towards you, or you probably want to go towards them. If there's a distance, like a travel distance or something like that, I could see that happening like soon where you guys see each other or meet up with each other, if that's the case. Or this also can mean like the next holiday that comes up, you guys can see each other or plan to see each other or plan to get together. So I would say like a party or a holiday or some type of trip to see each other. You might go on a trip or something like that, or you might be planning one. If it's nothing to do with the trip, it's just like overcoming difficulties to see each other or to connect with each other. But I got good vibes with that person and how they feel towards you. Yeah, I have lots of aunties, and all of them are, I would say, what one? Yeah, I only have well, I have two aunties alive still. My uncle just passed away like last month, so a couple weeks ago. And my aunties, Hermana, I'll tell you a story. Look, my uncle passed away last month, right? And he was a very cheap guy, right? And my auntie said he had dementia, and he was pretty much like the last 2 months he was in a bed, and he couldn't get up. He was pretty much yeah, it's okay. He's pretty much like useless. He couldn't do anything. So he didn't even see the kitchen or anything like that. He had a diaper and everything. He couldn't go anywhere. It's pretty sad, but he got, let's just say he got a little dose of karma before he left, right? But anyway, my auntie's dedicated to him and stuff like that. So she said to him, "Hey Manuel, we need a fucking oven. The oven's very old and two of the burners don't work. And sometimes it overcooks the food, like the burner goes crazy, and and the oven is like the temperature thing is going out of whack." So he's like, don't worry about it, just deal with it. You deal with it. He would say to her, "You deal with it." He never said go get a new one. He just said go deal with it. He says the oven is old like us, it matches us, so don't get a new one. So her, she's like not getting a new one, right? So as soon as he passed away, 2 weeks later, she ordered an oven and she got it today. So she was like, "Yeah, he's gone now. I'm gonna order the fucking oven. I need a goddamn oven." So me and my mom and my sister had a good laugh because we know how he is, right? So like in spirit, he must be like, I can just sense it. In spirit, he's like, "Fuck man, why am I like that? She needed a fucking oven. Why did I just get the goddamn oven?" Like. Like sometimes I think that in spirit he might think, like, but see, like how stupid that is, like in a way when you think about it, like I can't make see my parents aren't like that. If they need something, they're gonna go get it. Like if my mom tells my dad, "Look, we need a new fucking oven," I'm gonna go get one. You know what I'm saying? But kind of, sort of, yeah. But they, my dad would be the cheap one, but my mom was like, "I'm gonna fucking get it." But my dad would be like, all right, well, whatever, yeah, go get it, fuck it. And he'll like have like lose a day's sleep because the oven was like $1,000 or something. So anyway, my auntie got the oven for like 800, and she got it delivered today. So I'm anxious to hear about how good the oven is now. So I was like, so we had a good laugh. And I was like, you had to wait till this man died in order to get a fucking oven. Like, why? Like, you got the money. That's why I tell people all the time, you're saving that money and you're waiting and holding on and thinking that, you're gonna last another 3, 4, fucking 10 years. Like, man, spend that shit and go get that shit. Like, obviously if you're broke, don't do it. But they got money, like, and she was all saying to my mom that we're in her will, and but she's still in good shape. She's 84 and she's still very good. She cooks, she cleans, she took care of my uncle. My uncle was 86, I think. And anyway, he was like 2 years older than her. But he cheated on her like in their 20s. He cheated on her, and she forgave him and took him back. And I was like, oh, I never knew that until like recently. So I was like, oh, well, that's why he got karma in the end. He fucking got dementia and got sick and got all fucked up. And I said, well, there you go. I don't really have nothing for cheaters. So if you get karma, that's your problem. But yeah, he apparently cheated on my auntie, but she took him back and he never did it again. Apparently he was faithful after that. He made a mistake, he said. So when I found that out, I wanted to slap the shit out of him. But anyway, that's her problem. But now look, she ain't got that problem no more. Now she got a new stove, new oven. Yeah, but some people, that's what they do, man. It's fucked up. Some people cheating, they forgive. She's very religious, so it's hard. Like the divorce for her is like hell no. But to me, it's hell yes. But anyway, look, he got his karma at the end of the day. That's why I said that to my mom, and she got mad. I was like, Mom, you have to admit it though. That's why he suffered this whole year. And you say it, Mom. You suffer before you go. You know. I still love my uncle. He didn't do nothing bad to me. But cheating isn't a no-no in my book. My mom has the money, and it took her a damn year to get a new one. She was being tight. She's well off. Yeah, see, yeah, that's fucking nuts, man. It's like I say that to my parents all the time. Like when they don't want to buy nothing, I'll buy it, and they'll be like, "Oh, we don't need it." I say, "Yes, you fucking do need it. I'll buy it. I don't give a shit. If I die today, you can have the rest of my money in my fucking account, so you can sleep at night." Fuck, man. Like, don't worry about it, man. Go spend that fucking shit. You might die tomorrow. Who fucking cares? I can't stand people that do that. Like that really it aggravates me. Like who are you to like save every last dollar to give it to somebody else? Look at my auntie in British Columbia. She was a millionaire, and she put us all in her will, and she took out people that she didn't like, and then she still, and two of the people that on the list are preventing us from getting the money because they're objecting to one of the woman that was the caretaker, my cousin. She was the caretaker. She took care of my auntie and my uncle when he was alive, and she got more than all of us, rightfully so, because nobody else lifted a finger. And they're her own brother and her cousin, her first cousin, are disputing. Two males are disputing the will and saying that she must have robbed my auntie, or they want to see like shit and all this stuff. So I haven't got my inheritance money because of these two idiots. disputing their own sister and cousin, talking about she robbed my auntie. I'm like, you people are fucking retarded. And like I said to my parents, the two that are disputing the will don't even have the type of money that we're getting in their account. I guarantee it. Hey Justin, how you doing? Yeah, it's just stupidity, really. Like, what if, like, you honestly think that my cousin is gonna rob her own godmother and auntie, and the lawyers are all involved? Like, are you stupid? She's getting more money than all of us, so why would she rob money on top of that? And this woman's 70 years old. She's like retired. Why the fuck is she? She didn't even need the money that she's getting. She's well off, her and her husband and her kids. She's got her own house and everything. She don't need that money. So why the fuck you like being an idiot? And you're disputing money you don't even have in your own account. So like the world is crazy. People are just fucking nuts. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. It is crazy. I'm saying to myself, you know, the people that are on this list, half of them don't even have the money that we're getting in their own account because they're all broke. That's why. They're all broke as shit. They ain't got that type of money. I'm saying to myself, I don't give a shit. You can take your time. When it comes, I'm gonna take a nice try shit from my mom and dad. So whenever it comes, I'll deal with it. Yeah, it is very disgusting. Fucking people are just stupid. Right? It just don't make any sense. You be happy that you're in a will. First of all, then when you find out how much money you should been like, oh hell yeah, good to go. You know, this money to buy a car. I mean, you know, whatever. The money to buy a brand new fucking car. What more do you want? You probably don't even have that in your fucking account. You probably don't even have a car, you idiot. Because when I get it, I'm buying my van. You're damn right. But these idiots are holding up the process. So Lord knows. But apparently the lawyers have sent them the paperwork. So if the lawyers are sending them the paperwork for them to see, there's nothing to hide. But they're just being ignorant and stupid and disgusting and greedy and dumb. They're just jealous that, you know, the other one's getting more. But yeah, it is. But I've had a lot of people tell me like with wills and shit, they got screwed and like people are doing dumb shit and all that. That's why I don't like all those type of things. I don't like sibling wars and family wars. Nobody does, but you know, I just don't understand how people can like make such a fuss over money that you're getting for free. And who cares if she's getting more money? She deserves it. Did you take care of the woman and the man that's left you in that will? Name 5 things you've done for them. I bet you can, but I can't. And my uncle that just passed away, they have all of us in their will too, because they don't have kids. See, a lot of my family they don't have kids. I guess that's why I don't. Right? Somebody had to follow the suit. But anyway, they love kids so much that they left all of their nephews and nieces in the will. And my auntie already took 3 of my cousins off the will. And she said she's gonna go to the lawyer's office and take more people off because no one even said my condolences to you for my uncle and they didn't give a fuck. So why the fuck you gonna leave somebody money that don't give a shit about you? You see, that's why I tell people you make a big mistake putting people in your will that don't even care about you and don't call you at least, you know, every year or something like that. You know? Like, what the fuck are these people thinking when you put these idiots in your will? You know? Don't do that shit. Give it to the church. Or give it to charity or something. Don't give these fucking idiots no money. Hell no. If I were to die today, which I'm not, because God's going to spare my life, I feel that, you know. I ask God every day to leave me here on earth so I can help these morons in the world. But if I were to die any day now, all my stuff goes to my mom. That's who. I don't even have a will, but like I have it written down. If anything happens to me, my mom gets everything because that's the person who brought me on earth. That's the person who buried me for 9 months. That's the person who wiped my ass for years. That's the person who still takes care of, gives me shit till today, and takes care of me, and I take care of her. Ain't nobody else that I'm giving that shit to. You fucking crazy? Hell no. I ain't giving my nephew shit. I give him enough as it is. Everything is going to my mom. You fucking nuts. As long as she's alive, and she's, and if I weren't, it's all going to her. You fucking nuts? No way. My mom, she deserves everything if I were to die today. Fuck that. I'm giving nothing to nobody. You must be crazy. Yeah, of course it is. That's my mom. You crazy? No way. Yeah, it is, Justin. It's unbelievable, and family shits and wills and all that should never be like a thing. It's stupid. Oh yeah, that's right, Dan and the Leos. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, it's the way it is. Because like when I did my business like years ago, and it says like where do you want to leave your pension money if something happens to you, and I put my mom's name. That's the only person that I'm gonna give my shit to if anything were to happen. But God forbid, I hope not. But everybody needs me in the world, so I'm gonna stay in the world. Plus, I ask God all the time to leave my pain in the ass in the world as long as He can. I need to help people. People tell me that all the time, Justin. They tell me to write a book. I'm considering it, but I don't. I'm sure everybody has heard my whole book on here. I pretty much say everything on here about my life. My life's an open book. I don't really, you know, hide anything. I say whatever's on my mind and it happens, and I'm good to go. I know spirits in the background probably laughing their ass off saying, "Yep, you're good, Mark. No, you don't need to write a book. Everybody heard your shit already." But it's funny you mentioned that because my sister said that a lady came into her job and wrote a book about how her narcissistic husband did all this bad shit to her and how she forgave him at the end and allowed her to write a book about him, right? And then she's going around Bermuda selling this book. And the things that my sister read in the book was like, this woman's a fucking idiot. She put up with all this shit and still wrote about it. So like a lot of people write things, but Lord knows if it's true or not. But usually books have lies and facts and fiction in it. So that's for people to judge, not for me. I don't read books anyway, unless I have to. Any books I read is these books that come with these cards so I can read you your message. That's how I keep my reading skills up and up, up and up. Let me read what you said here, Dan. Like I told my wife, my sister, and my brother were bipolar. You know how much mom and dad's house is going to get. I just ignored him underneath my breath. Jackass, we lost mom. Can't you say some quiet words? Yeah, because, and you know what, Dan? I remember you said that to me before. And you know what? I say that to my parents every time this situation comes up. And I told my mom, I said, do you know when you and dad pass away, and if me, my brother, and my two sisters are alive, and I know one thing for a fact, that my sister, my oldest sister, and my brother, which is older, the two oldest, right, are going to be at that table in that kitchen, and they're going to be signing that paper and saying, yes, sell this house, get as much as you can for it. They don't care about what my parents got put through to get that house, or they won't offer to buy me out or buy anybody out and take it for their kids. They're going to be like, yes, give me the money, because they're going to say, sell this house because it's old, and we just want our money and fuck off, and we don't want to deal with it. They'll never say, oh, let's fix it up and rent it and we all get money every month. They'll never think those type of things. And like, how am I going to pay them to get the house? Because I'm the one who put all the money and time into the house. But they would never say, oh, yeah, Mark was the one who did everything, so Mark should get more. They will never say that. They'll say, no, no, no. We used to live here. Fuck you. Nobody told you to do it. Yes, they did. My mom and dad told me to fix it. And I fixed it. But my brother and sister and my older sister, they will never sit at that table and say, yes, give Mark more because he deserves it. Even if I came down there, receipts and shit, the lawyers would be like, oh, that's not our problem. It's not a new will. It gets divided 4 ways. Check it out. You get this, you get that, you get this, you all get the same buy. So that's not fair to me. But at the end of the day, I know that I'll just get back what I put into it. And I know that their greedy ass is going to die without that money. And that's all I'm going to say to them when that day comes. And my mom and dad like, oh, please don't fight over it. I said, I'm not going to fight over anything. I'm just letting you know what your children are going to do. And I guarantee it. Because I know how they are. They're greedy. And that's all they care about. It's just like this will that we're in now. They're so mad that it's taking so long because they're so greedy they want that money. And me and my younger sister are like, whatever. When it comes, it comes. We're going to help mom and dad. We're going to use that money because that's my mom's sister. My mom should like be entitled to get some of the money from her children. But my older sister said no, she's not going to give anything to my mom and dad. And my brother said hell no because he needs all the money because he has 2 kids. And me and my younger sister said we're going to help mom and dad as much as we can with that money. So guess who's going to stay in the world heavenly and guess who's going to hell? Guess who's going to get karma before they go? I rest my case. And hopefully God lets me see it all unfold in front of my eyes. And usually he does. He lets me see all the things that I predict. You said, are you into the 8th of this month? I will be in 11 minutes. Yeah, Hermana, it is horrible, but I know you went through a lot of bullshit too with your siblings and family and stuff like that. We all do. Everybody goes through it. Dan, Justin, me, you, all of us. Yeah, we all go through sibling things and wills and shit. That's like something that I never even think of, to be honest. Because what I would rather have is my mom and dad alive as long as they can. And I hope God keeps them healthy and alive for many years to come, because I could care less about money and a will and houses and material things. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'd rather have everybody happy. When I pray, I never pray for money, houses, or anything. I thank God for bringing me work and bringing me money and bringing me, enough for me to survive and be happy. Like that's what we should be praying for. You're not going to pray for people to die so you can be in their will and get your shit. I hope people don't pray for that. Unless they're a bad fucker or something like that. I don't know. It was weird because I saw a story about all of that too. this guy, his mom cheated on his dad while his dad had cancer, and the mom thought that she was in the will, like the husband gave her, the house and the money, and he made a will before he died and took his wife off of there and put his son on there and gave his son everything, and he left a letter for his son. So when he died, the lawyer gave the letter to the son and said, "Look, I left you my estate, a beach house, money, everything, and it's all yours because your mother cheated on me, and I found out she cheated on me when I had cancer and I was dying." And then right after he died, she married the guy that she was cheating on, and the son, already knew what was going on. So she thought she was gonna be in the will, and she went to the lawyer. The lawyer told her, "Yeah, you're not in the house and all that shit." She was like, "Yeah, it's too late. He took you off there, cheated on his ass, and there's proof." So the son don't speak to the mom or the stepdad. Bang. See? You do dumb shit and dumb shit happens to you. And I was like, well, that happens every day. Unfortunately, these people are just, stupid as shit. Exactly. Same here. I don't even like talking about because I don't see those days. I don't the days where I have to deal with wills. I just want to see everybody alive and well and happy. I know people don't last forever, and I know death is guaranteed. But the longer it like goes on, I don't, I'd rather that happen. Like I don't really care about somebody else's money that they left for me or somebody else's possessions they left for me. I don't care about that shit. I have my own shit and I'm good. If I'm being left something, I greatly appreciate it, and I'll definitely do something in memory of you and all that shit like I am. But like I don't really dwell on it and care about that shit like that. But it's crazy because when my uncle died 3 weeks ago, I found out that we were in his will, but when we don't get anything unless my auntie passes away. And my auntie said that she's taking more people off the will that's on there because they don't say nothing to her or even giving them condolences. So she already took off 3. She's taking off some more. And she wanted to send me all my uncle's tools. She was like, "Oh, please tell Mark he can have all his tools. I'll give him hammers, saws, everything. He can have it all. I'll send him a box full of shit." And I was like, "Look, Auntie, I don't need all that shit. I got plenty of tools. I honestly, I would take them, but I don't have the place for it. I have too much shit now." I said, if this was years ago, I would have definitely took it. But I said, I can't have no more tools. I said, look, I told her the best thing for her to do is have a yard sale and sell that shit. $10 a hammer, couple screwdrivers, sell that shit and make money and go buy another fucking stove and go buy shit for the house. Like don't give away those tools. Sell that shit. Apparently he's got like machines and shit. I told her if I was there, I'll sell that shit for you. Put that shit on the internet and sell that shit. So I hope she does. I hope she sells everything and makes money off of it. Even if she gave it away. She wanted to give it away to me. But see, my uncle was a carpenter. I'm not. I do carpentry. I just did for the past 2 months. I gotta show you guys my sister's. Actually, I think I have the video here. I redid all my sister's closets, my nephew's closets, my sister's closet. I did everything. I redid everything. I took all the metal shelves out and put all wood. I played carpenter. See, look. Yeah, I put 5 shelves in this. See all the shelving that I did? You can probably see it. Yeah, see. I put the shelf all the way down and to the ground, and then I made a bar for the clothes to hang. out of wood. See, made my own brackets out of wood. I made all of that with my saw and everything. Yeah. I surprised my sister. She didn't even know that I was going to do the whole thing. I did it all by myself, no help. Up and down 20 flights of stairs. But yeah, I'm a carpenter now, like my uncle. That's been meaning to happen for the longest time, but we couldn't find a carpenter to do it. So my sister said, look, I'll do it. I told my sister, look, I'll buy a saw and do it my fucking self. And she goes, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I do it. I did all 3 closets. My mom came up there today and saw it. And she was like, oh my God, I can't believe you did all of this. I'm like, that's what happens when you're a legend. Let me see what's going on here. My sister and brother-in-law came back after 20 years. They got her to change her will, and it's been a bloody nightmare. I'll be pleased to go to Australia and get away from liars and thieves. Yeah. Oh, that's good, Hermana, that you're the only child, so that's good. Yeah, that's sad, Jocelyn. That's people will corrupt anybody to get anything for money. Like, it's sad. That's one thing I learned my whole life is never to depend on somebody else's money. You know, I've been very fortunate to work for millionaires, so I always get work and I always, get paid right away. Nobody like tricks me or anything like that. The people that I work for, they got money and they pay me right away. So, but I had to work hard and show those millionaires that I know what I'm doing. So that's why I've survived this long on my own. You just have to work for the right people, people that pay, and people that you can earn your respect from, and that's it. If you're a good businessman and a good person, God will take care of you. That's it. It's just like me on here right now. I only charge $5 a question. And some people say I should charge more. I did. In the past I charged 15 a question. And then when COVID hit, I came down to 5 and tried to help people because a lot of people couldn't afford it. And I kept it that price. Sometimes less equals more, not more equals less. So I always try to help everybody and not make money my priority. Yes, we need money. Yes, we need to survive. Yes, but never make it like your mission to have millions and millions of dollars, and you're just gonna die without it anyway. So that's how you gotta keep looking at your life. You can save your money and have enough to bury yourself, pay for your funeral, and live your life and have the things that you want. But when you die, you can't take any of it with you. You just be a spirit there watching people enjoy your shit. So it might hurt you in spirit to watch people enjoy the things that you made money for. Yeah, I am blessed. I am blessed right now every day to be alive, to be healthy, to not have cancer or diabetes or any type of disease. You know, I'm very blessed. God takes care of me because I take care of his people and take care and allow him to go through me. That's what I tell people all the time. And I've helped thousands of people on here in the last 5 years. Yeah, I remain humble because I've never been like a millionaire or rich or come from a rich family. I had to start from the bottom and work my way up every day. And that's how my life is. And I teach people that every day. That it's not about how much you have, it's how much you learn, how much respect you earn, and what you do for people and yourself and your family. Hey Marley, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? Hope the weather treats you good. Oh yeah, $5 is definitely super reasonable, but some people Some people still take advantage of that. I'm proud of myself for one thing, that I don't allow people to take my energy anymore. Like, I just like, whatever. Say what you want, do what you want. I don't give a fuck what you say, and go away. That's it. Yeah, it's the retrograde, day 3. So yeah, a lot of things have happened in the last 3 days. Usually when the retrograde starts, it builds up. But this time it said, no, hell no. I'm starting from day 1. You mofos are gonna get zapped already. And it's always people. People are always doing dumb shit. And it's crazy how the retrograde is sometimes. But even when it's not retrograde, people are like, these people are crazy. What? It must be a retrograde. I hear people say that more now than anything. Yeah, but see, that's nothing to do with that person. People are always trying to stick up for somebody else. But if you saw somebody get beat up, you won't jump in the fight. Fucking idiot. Exactly. Fucking pansy. See that 2 people walked up because they were mad about another lady who got her hours cut, and she ended up quitting too. So you just lost your job for your own stupidity. You know? Exactly, Hermana. See? Yeah, people are stupid. I really don't understand people anymore. See, you benefited off of stupid people. See, the retrograde ain't that bad anyway. See, congratulations, Marley. You deserve it. Don't worry about stupid people. Keep making that paper. See, now that you got a raise, you can get better internet now. Hey, whoa, 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 Mark. Take it easy. See, there you go. See, look, this year is people's losses are your gains. People's trash are your treasure. That's how you gotta look at it. That's the way it is. That's how you gotta look at this year. You don't want it? Okay, I'll take it then. You know what? Congrats. And you're welcome. You deserve it. See what happens when you're a good person, Marty? See, ever since you met me, you've been a good girl. See? Calm down, Marty. Take it easy, Marty. Listen to me, Marty. See? I got you, Marty. Spirit and I got you. We got you. We hook you up. See? As soon as you started believing what I was saying, Spirit got you believing, you're good to go. See? Yeah, I gotta keep you straight, Yeah, how's Papa Dog? I was fucking dying laughing. Marty was on live with Papa Dog. I was in stitches. I was like, oh my god. He met him on Monday, poor buggy. He was crying. Hey John, how you doing? Oh boy. Poor doggy. Look, you want to see a crazy dog? Look. Look at her. Her body is on the bed and her head is on the tile. And she's passed out. Her ears are up in the air. My mom, I showed my mom, right? And she was laughing. She goes, she's got a damn head on the tile and her body's on the bed. And I say, yeah, that's how she sleeps. I had to turn my AC up because it's 90 degrees here the past couple of days, and it's gonna be 90 until Sunday. Oh yeah, she's happy now because my sister and the boys are back, and I told them to hide, right? So when they came in, so I said, "Look, hide." So she came in looking around, and then they all came at her at once, and she put her tail between her legs and took off, and she came to me, and then she realized who it was because I said, "Yes," scared the shit out of her. And then she went crazy. She was doing cartwheels and she was going crazy, and her tail was whacking the wall, and she was like, "Yay, my mommy and my nephews are back." Oh man. Then she got all crazy and she was all huffing and puffing, and she was like, ugh, ugh. It was funny. So she's all happy now. But she's tired now. I know she's tired. She had a long night. And she saw my mom today. My mom loves her too. But my mom's kind of scared of her. I'm like, "Mom, don't be scared of her. She's not gonna do anything." She was smelling my mom, and my mom had some soap on her. It was funny as shit. She was watching the mop like this. All right, so John, you want to know, does Alicia have a crush on you? All right, let's check. I would say yeah, she does, but she's kind of suspicious that if you do too. I feel like she does have a crush on you, and she's waiting for you to like flatter her. So if you're kind of skeptical about talking to her, that's probably why like she's not really showing you more. So I would say like because you're not like if you aren't like going towards her and talking to her and offering her anything like that, then she's like, I have a crush on this guy, but he's not saying anything to me. So, but maybe he doesn't like me. So I think she's suspicious about whether or not you have a crush on her too, or if you like her even remotely any at all. So, but I would say yes, she does have a crush on you. I feel like she'll feel very satisfied and very like happy if you were to like go towards her and say something. I feel like she's one of those women that wants the man to do everything. So, John, get yourself in gear, buddy, and just tell her, look, let's go get a coffee, let's go wherever. You can take her to McDonald's or KFC if she likes it. I'm sure she'll be cool with it. Or you can take her wherever you want, bro. But I do feel like other people admire her and like her. She might be attractive. So if she is attractive, I feel like she might have other like people around her that like her as well. But she feels like no one's really offering her the right thing. So if you were to approach her or ask her on a date or something like that, I'm sure she'll say yes. But she's wondering whether or not you actually have the same feelings as she does. So I would say go for it, bro. I kind of feel like she wishes you would say something to her or ask her out. So yeah, she has a crush on you, bro. Go for it. I got good cards. I just think I got you reversed. So that means that like she's like waiting for you to say something to flatter her or say something to seduce her, do something. Yeah. She might feel like you're distracted by other women too. That could be a possibility as well. John's like, no, no, I ain't saying shit. I just want to know if she likes me. Come on, John. Yeah, get out of my head. Come on, John. You ask the question, Spirit's gonna tell me. You know how it works, bro. Come on, Johnny boy. You can do it. See, Alicia, I think you look absolutely gorgeous today. Mind if I take you out sometime? She'd be like, oh my God, yes, John, please. Because Mark's not saying anything to me. You're like, Mark, what the? You're welcome, bro. I would say go for it, man. I think she's very hopeful or optimistic that you'll say something. I think she got like tricked or deceived by her last boyfriend or person that she was with. Kind of sucks. But I feel like she's a good person, friendly, caring. So Marley, did you get any of that bad weather, or it just flew by? That damn storm is like destroying pure shit. Yeah, can be. That's what I see. Nothing. Damn. Everybody here in Bermuda is like filming for rain. We haven't had no rain in a long time. All the grass is dead outside. It's like hardly any grass. It's all crispy. I walked on the grass today and it was like, I was like, oh shit. I was like, it's just crispy as fuck out here. And the leaves are all like on trees. They're all like, please water. Yeah, I know. If we don't, when you don't get bad weather, it's a blessing because weather can definitely mess you up. All the people that got, all that rain right now, I think it's in North Carolina or South Carolina right now, and it's like pure rain dumping down there. Like there's so many places that need rain that don't get it. Today it rained for like literally 3 minutes. That's it. It rained here for 3 minutes. Like hard shower, and that was it. And I was like, oh well, that's not enough to make the grass grow, but thanks anyway. It's crazy because I was telling this taxi driver that I knew. I said, you know what? Everybody's begging for rain, but last year and the beginning of this year, we had so much record amount of rain in Bermuda where it rained almost every damn week. It rained and like 2-3 times a week, and we were fed up of the rain where we didn't want it no more. People are begging for summertime. And now that we don't have any rain for like 2 months, it hasn't rained decent and everything's dry and people are buying water and shit. Like now you're begging for rain, but when we had too much, you didn't want it. So now like make up your mind, you know? Yeah, I see another one's coming. Yeah, it's going towards the Caribbean. Like they need another one. They just went through Barrel. It's I honestly I pray on my knees. I'm gonna start praying on my knees this month because I tell you one thing, I can't stand hurricanes, and I hope to God that we don't get one this year. I'm really praying that I don't get one this year. I just want 1 year where I don't have to put up those hurricane shutter things, and like I'm just praying like I don't get nothing. I'm really praying. I pray that nobody gets nothing, but that's impossible. People are gonna get hit. But I just pray that I don't get. I just Bermuda doesn't need another damn hurricane. Oh, holy shit! I didn't know that. Dan, my auntie that passed away last year, she's from British Columbia. That's crazy. I've been to the Niagara Falls too. The flow is 25% more. Oh shit! So now it's definitely Niagara Fall flows. That's fucking nuts. Oh, at least yeah, buildings can be replaced, not people. But thank God nobody got killed. But that tropical storm, the most horrible thing I heard through that tropical storm in Florida, when it hit Florida, a tree A 13-year-old boy was living in a one of those outdoor like mobile home things, and the tree fell right on top of it and crushed him in his sleep. And the guy that was giving the news was like had tears in his eyes and was about to cry. And I was like, that's fucked up, man. Like, why that poor little kid had to die? But it doesn't matter. It's just to show you, like, age doesn't matter. When it's your time, it's your time. And then all there's riots in England right now. In the UK, they're having all these riots because there's 3 girls got stabbed up and killed. So they're right. But that shit's not gonna solve nothing. Riots ain't gonna solve anything. Riots are just gonna make everything worse. You know what I'm saying? You're getting mad over somebody killing these children, but nothing's gonna you're not getting anything from rioting. What the fuck do you want the police to do? Bring the guy back to life and punish him? He's dead already. You know? Like fuck. What are you doing? Riots ain't gonna help nothing. Hermana, I see you donated. Thanks. You can ask your question when you're ready, sweetheart. I tell people all the time, retaliation and riots ain't gonna do nothing but make everything worse. Well, what are you getting out of that? Nothing. People are stupid, man. I don't know what goes through people's minds. Like, so this guy kills 3 children, and people die and get killed every day. So if we would have riots every day, there would be no world left. And what are you doing? Burning down shit and beating up cops and shit and burning houses and fucking shit down. That shit ain't gonna be doing nothing for you. You know, when I was born in 1977, there was a riot here in Bermuda, the first and only riot that happened when I was born. And my mom said she was scared for her life because she was pregnant with me, and she thought that something bad was gonna happen. And they burned down this grocery store. And it's the one I go to almost every week. They rebuilt it. My mom said, yeah, when you were born, I was ready to give birth, and they had a big riot right before you was born. Everybody had to stay inside and had a curfew. I was like, oh, great. See, they had a riot when I was born. They said, this mofo is getting born. We're going to riot, make sure this bastard's on. And even in 1977, they had a big blizzard in the States too when I was born. I told this woman I was born in 1977, oh, you're a blizzard baby. I said, no, I'm not. Ain't no snow in Bermuda. But there was a riot in Bermuda. I'm a riot baby. I was born during the only riots in Bermuda. And the only reason we had a riot was the same reason. 2 guys robbed this guy in a store and stabbed him to death and killed him. I think he got stabbed to death, yeah. And they killed him. And then these guys like went into the ocean and started swimming. And they got caught anyway. And they got the I think they got the death penalty. And because they got the death penalty, they had big riots because it was like a racist thing, because it was like 2 black guys killed a white guy, and it was a big riot because of that. And back then it was like a lot of stupid racism shit. Still is, but you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You still killed the person, like, you know, like what the hell is your problem? Don't kill anybody. Fuck. Then you wonder what? Yeah, exactly. The Markey storm is coming into there. Riots. 1978 in Buffalo. Yeah. I heard about all that. I've been to Buffalo, New York. I played, I DJ'd music out there in a club one time. And that was the coldest place I've ever been to in my entire life. I went to Buffalo, New York, and we were on the border going towards Canada. That's how close we were to Canada, like. And it was so cold, it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. Like, I was inside playing music, and when I came outside, like 4 hours later, it was the whole fucking place was covered in snow. I was like, this shit just happened in 4 hours. Where the fuck was I? We came and I wrote my name in the road because we couldn't go nowhere. And I was like, my arm went numb. It was cold as shit. I never like seen snow like that in my life. Yeah, Buffalo is definitely the place that was cold as shit for me. Hell no. Oh shit, yeah. Ilda knows karate, you know, you better watch out. She'll put him in that headlock and give him a veggie. All right, Hamana, you said anything you need to know. All right, use your karate for non-violent things. I need to protect us. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Don't be violent. You know. Second of all, brush your teeth. Don't get fake eyelashes. You know, go to work. Be nice. Don't tie up anybody to any trees unless I'm around. And you need another couple batches of dry rub. Did you see the guy on TikTok? Oh my God, I was laughing so much. You know that, you know how you have like, you know, the razors like that cut, you know, that cut people's hair. You know, you have number 1, number 2, number 3. You know, the little black guards, I think they call them, right? This guy put 2 guards like this taped to his eyes, and he goes, "This is what you all be looking like," you know. And he put like this taped to his head, and he had him down. He'd be like, "This is what you girls be looking like with these fake ass eyelashes." And I'm like, "Oh, good Lord." And that shit was so funny. I was laughing. I sent it to my nephews. They were laughing like crazy. He used the guards off the razor, off the barbershop thing. I was cracking up. And then he put a windshield wiper. He put a mini windshield wiper, like a 10-inch one, across his head and said, "This is what your eyebrows be looking like." Every day, every like week, he puts some crazy shit up and disses women. Oh boy, I was cracking up. I was like, this guy sounds like me dissing these women. Hermana, did you recently do any artwork by any chance? Like, did you just paint something recently? Like, do you have one of those stands and shit that you like artists have, like you paint things? I know you said you paint stuff and you do artistry. I just got that image in my head just now from Spirit. Okay. Is it something like your dad would like? Hmm. Hmm. Turntable. Okay. Cool. Because like I got your dad here, and he said like he says like he likes the effort that you put into it and the commitment that you're making. He says if you keep doing it, you'll be fine. Wooden boxes. Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I see square items and square things. That's why I asked. Like, you know, you have like the square thing like that, and you put it on like the stand and you paint it, like, and it looks like a box. That's the image that I got. But like your dad, he's sitting on a chair with his legs crossed, and he's telling me like, I really like what she just did, like something you did, some painting or something you did. But he says keep committing to it, that it'll be successful. Is it a man? You're working with a man on your website? If you are working with a man, you can trust him. A woman? Okay. A man also might get involved too. Or this might be your dad, probably, like a man's approval, I guess. Or like a man buyer, like if you're looking to sell whatever, a guy, I'm honest, worthy, honest guy can do it. What I would say, like is don't be too excessive. Is the only thing that I see that's kind of the only, like, I wouldn't even say negative, but like there might be some delays in getting it finished, and there might be some lack of appreciation from some people. Oh, okay, yeah, because there's a man that you can trust that's very friendly, and he's like someone that um could be devoted to helping more if you need it. Like if you need this person's help or something, they'll be devoted to give it to you. Um, but there might be some delays and some lack of appreciation from women around, or some jealous women around when they see you like successful. You know how these hating assholes are. You know, I see some women here, preferably ones with darker hair, brown, black hair. There might be some of them like that might be kind of jealous and might feel like you're making too much off of it, or you're like getting too much praise or too much money, or I know, like there might be some excessive type of bullshit going on with some haters, like competition maybe. Maybe if you're competing against somebody, or somebody that knows you looks at what you're doing and they might be like kind of hating. There might be like a couple different ones. Yeah, I see that. That's the only like negative thing somewhat I see, but they're nothing to worry about. What your dad says is that people admire your work and admire you. Like he's saying, like your admiration of others is never going to stop. And he's saying like people are gonna be disappointed because you're doing bad. Well, that's the Aquarius thing anyway. Hey LZ, but the people who you're with now are compatible with you, so you don't have to worry about that. Like everything's gonna work out, and you're gonna get what you want. So I got a good reading here for you, Hermana. Just don't worry about the jealous haters, and don't worry about like the women that are around, like trying to stir up the pot. They just think that they might overdo things and make them look bad. Where if you keep it simple, you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? But it's also telling me for you not to go overboard. Don't feel like you got to do too much, like too much like stuff. Like don't feel you have to be like too much, or like. But there's some people, um, yeah, there's some people that are like trying to make you lose your prestige, if that makes sense. But like your dad is going like this. He's like, nah, it ain't gonna happen. Like he's not gonna let that happen. And I don't know if like his mom is in spirit too, but I get like a lady that's shorter than him with like short curly like grayish hair, like not white but like gray hair, like not fully white. And she's wearing like glasses and some dangly earrings. She's next to your dad. I don't know if I've seen this woman before, but he looks like her. It could be his mom, I guess, or his granny. I don't know. But he's around the lady's around him. He's next to the lady, but she's not saying, she just spoke. She has like this little purse. She has this little purse, like a little small purse with a big loop, and it's like a little thing. She's like holding her purse, and she just went like that to me. She's speaking to, like, she's with your dad. Oh, okay, the grandma. Okay, cool. Yeah, or his mom. Yeah, yeah. If it's his mom, I would like that. I'm like she's shorter than him, but like with short gray curly hair, And she has like glasses that are smaller than mine, like that, like skinnier. And she kind of like looks like that, like. But she spoke to me, but she hasn't said anything. But she spoke. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't speak English. Maybe like she speaks like little English and she's Spanish or something like that, or she speaks a different language. You know how the old timers they don't really say too much. But she's like probably like maybe 80 or more or older. But she looks good for her age. Like she looks elegant for her age, or maybe she just wants to look that way. Ah, maybe that's why she showed up. You know what she did? She took her purse and she went, yeah, just smack those people out of the way. It's like they're telling you to like, don't worry about the people that are hating on you. Yeah. You know who else? You know what else I see? Hermana, I don't know if you had like a woman friend of yours pass away. She's got like dirty blonde, brownish hair, and like she's probably like maybe 50, and she died of some stomach cancer or stomach stuff. I get like a real stomach, like a nauseous. I don't know who this is, if it's your friend or cousin or auntie, but she looks maybe about 50-ish, maybe. She died like, in that age. But she's got like stomach problems or stomach cancer or had stomach issues or she died from a stomach thing. But she's got like light brown or dirty blonde hair. I can't really tell because the light around her is like not making me see her face and not making me see her like too clear. I don't know if this person like them, but I would say they're about maybe 50-ish, 50 something. But they died of like some like I'm getting like a stomach thing. So I'm kind of getting like, ugh, I gotta disconnect from that. But she said that she knows you. Hmm. She could be somebody that like you served at one point because I see her coming up to you buying something from you. I mean, yeah, that could be it. Maybe she's younger. I don't know. But I can't really see her face because the light that she's around is not reflecting off of her for me to see it. I don't know. Maybe this person recently passed. Nah, that's cool. I can handle it. I can disconnect from it. It's cool. I just don't know who this is. Like I don't know why she's saying anything to me. But I could see you behind a like a desk or like a table and like you're selling something and you like said hello to her and she was like, oh yeah, I know her. I bought something from her. So you probably don't even know this person, but they must have bought something from you. And they say that you're a nice person. I told her, yeah, probably on Wednesdays. But yeah, that's what I got. I got another person there just saying that they know you and they bought something from you with it. Now you were behind the table and they saw you. She's kind of like short and heavy set. All right, LZ, you said let's get some general messages from Spirit. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow for surgery, consultation, and got work starting on Monday. All right, LZ, let's check. Yeah, could be that. Yeah. You're welcome, Hermana, anytime. Thank you as well. Yeah, this person bought something from you, but they passed away. I think it was recently because I can't really see their face like that. It's like they still got the light around them. Sometimes, like in the spirit, when you die, like right over, like in the last like maybe month or so, sometimes like you still got that light around you where you can't see the face. Sometimes I get that. That to me means like you just passed away recently. Ooh. Maybe you'll hear about it. But all the person said was they bought something from you and you were nice. I know her. That's all she said. But I can't really like. You probably don't even remember maybe. But she bought something from you because you were behind the table and bought something. She bought something from you. But yeah, maybe you'll find it. Maybe it'll make sense later. All right, LZ. What are you talking about? Woman taking shots? What's going on here? Oh, good lord. Don't take no damn shots to lose weight. Lose weight naturally. I tell you already, exercise is the best way to lose weight. You need to exercise. Exercise is good as long as you do it for like, at least half an hour. The best exercise is exercise. You lose a lot of weight, a lot of calories. Get on that treadmill, woman. Make it happen. Oh, that's no problem. I can get I can arrange that. Dan. 1-800 exercise. You're texting the wrong numbers. That'll mean going with the turkey stuffers again. Hey, let the turkey stuffers stuff you and make sure they don't, they make they, burn some of the fat away, Look, about, let me see. And I think it was 2017, 18, 2018, I think. 2018, I lost 60 pounds in a year. And all I did was walk every day for 30 minutes. And I pretty much ate like, normal. I weren't like, eating like fucking 10 donuts or something like that. I ate my 3 meals and I ate popcorn at night for a snack. And I lost 60 pounds in a year. I went from 260 to 200 in 1 year just by walking every day. But I had to do it. If not, I wouldn't. I lost that weight naturally in 1 year because I wanted to make sure I lost a lot of weight, but over a long period of time. And when it rained, I went on the treadmill for half an hour. And then towards like the last 3-4 months of that year, I actually ran for 20 minutes and walked for 20 minutes. And I lost even more the last couple times. Oh yeah, I know. Now is not the time to be working out because you're gonna drain your body. Like October, you should start walking every day. All those shots and shit like that, I don't believe you can do whatever you want. It's your body. But I know somebody who did that shit and they had a bad reaction to it. And that's like, cheating yourself out of those things. We should always do natural things. And I know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, I'm gonna start walking in October because that's around the time where I'm gonna be pretty much like things will slow up work wise. Right now I'm too busy to do anything, but it's too fucking hot to go outside and work or even on a treadmill. Fuck that shit. Yeah, I never want to be 260 ever again. Hell no. Fuck that. When I was 260, I was like, yeah, I gotta lose weight. Fuck this. Yeah. All right, LC, let's check. I know some people who did take their shots and lost weight, but I just don't. I just don't. Me personally, I don't agree with those things. But hey, to each their own. Some people have a problem where they can work out all they want and never lose weight. But fasting is another way to lose weight too. It recharges and reforms your body. But I'm the type I can't go without food for a couple of days. Fuck that shit. I ain't listening to my stomach growl all goddamn night. Yeah, I did the natural way, walk every day. All right. So what I got here is you might be very overwhelmed right now, and don't make any serious plans because the plans you make might fail. So this is telling me to tell you that it's time for you to rest and try not to be so overwhelmed and don't overdo it. But the good news is, whatever you want, you'll get. I feel like you're going to be more optimistic in the coming days. I feel like you're more hopeful. I think you're going to get some type of inspiration. Brighter days are coming. More good things. I think you're going to be satisfied with the things that are coming up. I also see like once you go back to school, the kids that you deal with are going to be like showing you um, what you've been missing. I think a lot of them are going to show you like past influences, memories. Some might come back from your previous teachings and people that kids that you might have known 2-3 years ago might come back and say, "Hey, LZ, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while." I think that the childhood or the children that you deal with are going to make you feel like some type of way. You know, they're going to make you feel like you're a kind, good, decent person with compassion. They know you're a well-meaning person, and your friends are going to see who you are, and then like things are going to get better. But just try not to be timid and grab life by the balls, by the horn if you want. Um, but you have to captivate your own ideas, so all these ideas that you come up with, you have to captivate them. You have to really do them. Don't just say you're going to do something and don't do it. Spirit wants you to follow up with what you say. If you say, "Hey, I'm going to do this," you got to do it. Stop procrastinating. Stop like saying you're going to do something you're not going to do. And this comes to facing reality. So if you're failing to face that reality of this whole situation, that's why they're saying, you might feel like you're going to fail or you're going to get defeated by this, or, you can't conquer it right now. But I got more good things. This is more of a positive reading that I've gotten for you in a while. So this is saying that if you do these things, it can mean, more goodness and more a better situation here. And this is also saying like learn from your past. So in the past, whatever you did that worked, do that. Or if your past failed you in a certain way, then make learn from it and get rid of these images and let these bad images or negative images of things from the past fade out. Make them vanish in your mind and stop thinking about it. You could be thinking about past influences or memories or things like that, but let those things vanish and go down the drain. But overall, I see you getting what you want eventually. So whatever you're working on now, it can definitely, if you the more enthusiastic and optimistic you are, the better chance that these things are gonna happen. But spirit saying that you lack conviction, you lack like actually going forward and making these things happen and having to face the reality of it all. But they're saying not to overdo it and rest and make things happen when it's supposed to. So take your time and do it right. But that's more positive things than anything. I got a lot of positivity there. A lot of things happening. Looks like you'll get what you want in the coming month or so, or by the end of this month. Or if you have a specific goal you want to reach, it'll happen. Dan was a baby flamingo at once, Hermana. Oh shit. I can see him being a baby flamingo. Poor little thing. Makes sense, that's good. But it's good things, you know. I get like so cards and readings for you, but this time I actually got good outcomes there. It's just like reminding you not to be timid, face reality, do the right things, and you'll get what you want. So spirit's willing to give you what you want and what you need, but you've gotta, you know, make sure you do it. If you follow up on what you want to do, then that's a good thing. Oh, I asked if you should get this surgery, and it said it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a difficult situation, and it might cause new troubles, and you might feel worried or concerned about what you're going to face with this change. So that just confirms, like, trying not to do that. I don't, you know, I would say like check everything first, but remember, doctors are going to lie to you anyway. But if you know somebody that's did it and they can vouch for it, then it's up to you. It's your choice. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I would definitely do it the old-fashioned way. If I was there with you, LZ, I would go walking with you every day. I would motivate you, and you can motivate me. And we can walk together. But right now, it's too fucking hot, and I know where you live. It's hotter than where I live, so hell no. I'll be in an air conditioned gym if I'm gonna work out now, which I do have next door. But I just don't have the time to be working out. I got too much shit now. But my sister wants to work out in the gym soon. I'm like, man, you talk shit. One day you'll work out for like a week and then you'll stop. I can't do that. Once I start, I ain't gonna stop. Cause see, one thing about me, when I start losing weight and I see the results, I'm gonna keep going until I'm comfortable with what I'm lost. See, I don't just do that shit for a week and that's it. I keep going. And once I like get on that scale and I see a couple pounds drop, I'm like, yeah, baby, let's go. Let's get it. But right now, honestly, my body has just been through a lot. My back's been acting crazy, my legs. I just finished walking up fucking 20 flights of steps, 20 steps, two flights of steps of 20 for the past fucking 2 months with tools, wood, shelves, nails, all sorts of shit, ladders. I'm fucking tired, man. I'm fucking had enough. I'm so glad I'm finished those fucking closets. It drives me nuts. I'm like my hamstrings are ready to like they're not string hamstrings anymore. They're ham threads. My hamstrings are like destroyed. I need like a massage for like a whole week. I wonder if that's good to do. I don't know. Like to go get a massage every day for like a week. I wonder if that would help me. Like, I don't mind paying somebody to do it, but I just, as long as she's sexy or something. Like, I don't want no guys be touching me and shit. But that's what I need to do. I need to go get a massage for like a whole week, every day, for like an hour and a half, 2 hours or something. Yeah, my apartment has 20 stairs, and my next door has two flights of stairs, and they're like 10, 12 each, I think. Do you think every day is necessary, or like maybe like once a week, or like once every couple days? 'Cause I'm not sure if like every day. Dan, you'll always be our favorite butthole. We're good. We can tolerate you, Dan. It's okay. It's only Wednesday. It's Mondays that we're like, okay, Dan, it's Monday. Oh, we're good. We're good, bro. We can tolerate you. You're our favorite Leo. Not you, bro. The Flamingo Inn recommends every day. See, that's what I thought. Because the reason like it'll be better for me is when these guys go back to school in September, right? I think it's September 4th they go back to school or something like that, right? Like every day, like I don't want to get it now, but like next month, which will be here in any time, when they go back to school, there's a massage parlor right next to the school. So I can go like I pick up my nephew at like 3:30. So if I go at like 2 o'clock every day that he goes back to school for 1 week, I'll just go get the massage and then I pick him up and go straight home. So if I do that every day for like a week, I think it's gonna help me. And I want them to focus more on my back and my legs. My upper body's fine. It's just my lower, like my legs and my back are killing me. But it's not every day. Like it feels that way. It's just when I do ladder work or like hard work, like going up and down stairs and shit. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna hold off till like then, since it's more convenient. So I know I'm gonna go get my nephew, so I might as well just go get the massage at the same, an hour and a half before. See if I can get somebody that I can rely on. Yeah, deep tissue massage is recommended all the time. I could go see my other friend too. She did it for me last time, but she's a little bit more, you know, deadly. She digs the shit out of me, and then I can't walk for like a week. Yeah, I take Epsom salt hot baths in the tub all the time. I took an Epsom salt bath yesterday, and I feel much better. But that's another thing I don't want to overdo it. Like I don't know if I should take an Epsom salt bath every day. Like I don't believe in doing things every day, because it's like kind of like an overkill. But it says that it doesn't do anything. It's harmless. But I don't fucking know anymore. Dancing my chick was in my jockey shorts and crotch. Hey, that's good. At least a chick did it. That's good. Yeah, I don't think every day. Like Justin, no, I don't. I don't take magnesium tablets. No, I heard about those too. I heard like people take magnesium like stuff, but Epsom salt has magnesium in it, and it goes right through your body when you get a bath. You know, Epsom salt baths are very good. I always take. I actually have the Epsom salt. It's called Doctor Teal's. It says Dr. Teal's Pure Epsom Salt Therapeutic Soak. I put 2 cups in like a hot bath and I sit in there for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And the next day I feel good. I feel good the next day, but I think every day is like too much. But I would do it like every other day. So I might do it tomorrow. Nah, if it was a male nurse, she might have screamed, "Hey, what you doing in there?" You might have liked it. I don't know if you did. Justin, yeah, it's Epsom salt is magnesium, yeah. So that's the only magnesium that I pretty much put in my body. Which, I know. Yeah, it'll work. Epsom salt baths definitely help me, especially after like I do a hard day's work. But yeah, I'm on the right track. I just need to you know what really solves all the issues is walking. If I were to walk every day for half an hour for like about 2 weeks, I wouldn't feel this pain no more. But every day I go in the pool, and what I do is I sit on a noodle to keep me afloat, and I do like like I'm bicycling. I move my feet for a whole. I move my legs. I bicycle around the deep end. I go around and around and around. And my nephews laugh at me, and my dog like says, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" But I go around and around in circles for like a half an hour, and I just sit on this noodle, and I just I move my hands, and I'm sit swimming, and I paddle my legs. I move my legs the whole time, like I'm bicycling in the water, and it's helped me a lot. It's loosened up my my hamstrings and my legs, makes my back feel good. Yeah, I need a good massage. That's what I definitely need. But massages sometimes make it worse because they really dig me out, and then I can't move for like a day or two, and I feel sore, and that's when I go get an Epsom salt bath. But it doesn't help that I'm fucking getting older, you know. But it's all good. But yeah, I'm in the pool every single day without a doubt, and I go in there for sometimes on Saturday I was in there for a whole hour, and I went around and around and around. And I looked at, I do have a big clock outside, so I kept looking at it. Like, yeah, I actually have this massage bowl thing. That shit works, Herman. I used it yesterday to get like a kink out of my side of my leg, and it definitely worked. That shit, it really digs you. I have one of those like double bowl massage things. It definitely helped. My sister gave it to me. Yeah, I sometimes like the person that massages me, my friend, she always says, "Is it too much on 1 to 10?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's about an 8, but I can handle it." She goes, "Oh, you're a good sport." I was like, "Look, the more you dig me out, the better it is, because at the end of the day, it's gonna hurt for 3 days, but I'll be fine for a week." So she laughs at me. I should go see her actually. I should call her tomorrow and ask if she can do me for an hour. I should call her and ask if she's available. She knows how to work me out. I really need my legs dealt with. I need my hamstrings dug out. My back's okay. It's my hamstrings, my legs, like My knees and my hamstrings are like hurting like a motherfucker. Oh, nice, LZ. Yeah, I've heard about the vibration plates. Yeah, I've seen them before. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to try that then. Yeah, see, I pretty much like ruined my legs. I've always had problems with my legs because I don't. You know how they tell you lift with your legs and not with your back, and that's what I do. See, I have a habit of not lifting with my back, which is good. But sometimes I do because my legs give way. But I always lift with my legs. Back in 2021 and 2022, when I did this renovation, I was always like helping the or working with the construction guys and lifting up wheelbarrows. So when I lifted up those wheelbarrows of like debris or concrete or sand, the wheelbarrow was going 24/7. I say, yeah, I'll run the wheelbarrow, just load it up. So after like gripping that wheelbarrow, coming up and down, and then like your leg and then my hamstrings were giving way, and I was like, "Fuck, this shit hurts now." And I had to take a break from all of that shit, but it still hurt, and it's still affecting me in the long run. And then another reason why my legs hurt because I'm always on a ladder. See, I do electrical work, and I gotta hang fans, lights, wire fans, and things like that. You know, people think electrician's job is easy. You always got to be on a ladder hooking up lights and shit, and you need a ladder to get to things. And so I'm always on a ladder. All these years I've been on a ladder, it hurts. Like my legs are like kind of getting worse. So ladders are, I hate ladders and I hate going on ladders. And every time I go on a ladder for a long period of time, that's when my legs hurt, and my ass cheeks hurt like crazy too. It's like it goes right up to my ass cheeks, from my ass cheek to my inner knee. That whole hamstring area and that whole like sciatic nerve is just on both sides are like what they're saying, what the fuck every day. They're like, bro, when are you gonna take a break? So that's why it's nice when I go in the pool. I just like I float there and I just like move my legs to try and like get everything circulating and get everything like no pressure, of me walking, just like moving my legs constantly. So it's been helping me a lot. Like it's helping, but it's not like curing it because I have to completely not do nothing. That's the only way I'm gonna cure is not do anything for like months. And that can't happen. It's never gonna happen. I'm always gonna be needed to do something. Yeah. Yeah, see, that can definitely strain you out, Dan. That's for sure. Yeah. I've learned a lot of things too, Hermana, but the thing is I don't want to they a lot of people say that too much stretching and too much like massaging makes it worse because you're not allowing the actual muscle to heal. Because the only way it heals is if you don't fuck with it. You keep poking at it and keep poking at it, it makes it worse because it's inflamed. It's not like it's still tender. So you keep fucking around with it and it's never gonna heal. So that's why a lot of people like when you get a for instance, I watch a lot of sports. So when you tore an ACL, you can't do anything for a year. And that's the only reason why you come back is because you don't do shit for a year. And that's the only way your ACL is gonna recover. That's like one of the worst injuries you can get. It ends your whole season. So I've learned a lot from like the sports side of things that the only way you're gonna get back on track is if you absolutely do nothing. You have to heal. You can do things, but don't affect that area. You have to be very light. And of course they get massages on it and they get it worked out. But you know, yeah, rest and recover. But every time I rest and recover and get better, I end up doing, some bullshit work. So, like a lot of songs say, I'll rest when I die, I guess. But, I don't want to do that. So, I need to like take it easy, which I am. I'm not like really killing myself or anything like that. Yeah, I know. And sometimes my kindness is more than my body. But I got a call today from my client to go and put up a chandelier. And of course, the chandelier needs a ladder. So next week, I have to go put up this chandelier, take down the chandelier, put a new one up, and then take the old one and put it at another location. So I'm going to be on a ladder next week for like a day or two. See, and that's going to set me back again. But I can't say no because I need the work and I need to do what I have to do. But that's the thing. Doing the type of work I do, I always find myself, not completely healed all the time. But I think one day I'm just gonna say to hell with everybody, and I need to heal my body before I get worse. But it's not easy. It's not easy at all because you gotta work. You gotta be active. You gotta do. You don't have to, but you gotta do it. It's better to be active and to do things. But I think that I'm gonna try the massage route and start walking like a lot more see if I can get myself better and back on track. But like I tell everybody, the fittest people in the world get injuries. So it doesn't matter if you're big, small, tall, fat, skinny. Everybody gets injuries, and you just have to work through it. It's life, and ain't shit right. So yeah, that's my goal, is to get my hamstrings on a better position. Because my hamstrings and my legs are like, what the hell? It's not easy. But I'll be all right. I'll be okay. Marky will be all right. Yeah, plus getting old sucks. You're right. I'm going 48 in February. So my mom said that it's 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And you're gone. You're pretty much fucked. Exactly, Dan. You're going 40 next month. So you're good to go. But this month, I mean. Yeah, but don't get easier. I told my client, said that, I said, "Oh shit, I forgot my glasses. I can't even see this screw. Let me go get it." He goes, you think it's hard now at your age? Wait till you get my age." He's like 76 or whatever. He goes, "The glasses ain't gonna help." He fucking made me laugh. I was like, "No, man, don't tell me that shit. I'm having a hard time now. I need glasses to read, but I can see perfectly fine, like far distance. Up front, I can't really, like, it's hard. It fucks with me. But yeah, whatever. The joy of getting old, but hey, at least we're healthy and at least we're okay. That's the main thing. The best thing is we're not dying of anything. Oh yeah. Gen X is the softest. They don't even know what life is. They don't even know what life is yet, but they're gonna find out. Yeah, exactly. Thank God I'm all right. I'm cool. All right. Let me get my ass to bed. It's already 1 o'clock in the morning here. I've had a long fucking day. I'm glad my sister and my nephews are home safe. Glad everybody's okay. Well, that's what we're all for. We're all here to have fun, talk, good times and bad, uplift each other, talk about life. A lot of us have similar things in common. The main thing is to always give thanks and gratitude for every day that passes by, that you don't suffer like many people do. And I think that's the main thing that people fail to realize in this world, is they should be more grateful for what they have and not for what they don't have. And to be grateful that they're not in a hospital hooked up to some fucking IV and have cancer and things like that and have bad diseases and bad problems. If we're on here talking to each other and we're okay, then that's a good thing. But, from one day to the next, life isn't promised. So just be grateful for everything and just keep living life. That's all God wants you to do. Because every day that goes by, we're getting closer to death. And that's guaranteed. It's going to happen. So live life being grateful, and you'll probably be here for a long time. Because the world needs people like us. Remember that. The world definitely needs me. So I have to be here. Right? And God knows I got to be here, because they know too much smart people around. You got to keep some smart people behind. Yes, amen. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you all. Love you all. Take care. Have a great Thursday. And I should be here tomorrow, God willing and able. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.